Hello everyone, it's Victoria from Tempe Public Library saying hello again, and today I'll be showing you how to make your own Thaumatrope toy. So what is a Thaumatrope, you ask? Well, chances are you may have seen a Thaumatrope before, but maybe didn't know what the name was or that it even had a name. So the Thaumatrope was invented by a physician in the 1820s, and it is an optical illusion, as you can see. You may be familiar with the one that is a bird in a cage. Yeah, so that's a thaumatrope. So as you can see, one side has my rainbow, the other side has the pot of gold, and then you see both at one time. So I'll be showing you how to make your own thaumatrope in two different ways. The first way here, I'm going to show you with the discs and the string. You'll need string, scissors, coloring items, markers, crayons, whatever you want to use to create your illustration, a glue stick, and a hole puncher or a thicker kind of needle to thread your string, or if you will be using a rubber band instead of string, that will work just fine. I've already cut out paper, and I'm using a bit of cardboard in between my pieces of paper just to stabilize it. If you're using cardstock or something heavier instead of paper, you won't need to use your cardboard. If you just have paper, your thaumatrope can tend to be too flimsy, so the cardboard just helps to stabilize it. So I've already made my illustration here for my new thaumatrope. I have Alice on one side, and I have the flower in the flower garden on the other. So if you're going to be using something that, or your illustration is something that will depend on it being right side up, pay attention to that as you place it onto your cardboard or sandwich your paper together. So on one side I have the flower, but then if I turn it, Alice is upside down. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and thread my needle here. And then I'm going to tie it off on both ends. Your string, I have about 8 inches. You can use a little bit less than that if you would like. You don't need to use too much. This optical illusion, when you see both at one time, both images at one time, that is called your persistence of vision. I thought that was interesting. So then I'll go ahead and thread the other side. And if you're working with a hole punch, you can always pre-hole punch your cardboard or your cardstock. That would be an easy step to do first. I'll tie the second knot. Okay, and now we'll see. There she is. Very cool. So the second way to make your thaumatrope is even easier, and if you're working with little kids, this is an easy one for them as well. All you'll need are index cards. So I have my index cards here with my illustrations on them already, and a stick or a pencil. You can use a dowel rod and some tape. So I have pre-cut tape already. So your thaumatrope, instead of using string, you'll be using index cards, and the motion to create the optical illusion will be with your hands, twisting the dowel rod back and forth. So there's my little fish reading. So you'll take your index cards after you've illustrated, and then you'll go ahead and tape them down to your index card. And then you'll sandwich the other back to back, so just be mindful of your placement, of course. And then you can tape your sides down, or you can staple them along the ends. Some people have done that. And I've seen people do some really awesome things online with the thaumatrope idea, like with a blinking eye or things moving. Just keep in mind your placement and what you would like to create. Free artistic license. So there's my little rain cloud, and then my raindrops. Let's see. There she is. So have fun with whatever you choose to create with your thaumatrope. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.